Hey guys, Pauly Howard. I'm with Fox Sports Radio. It's Tuesday, November 3rd. Before I tell you what I'm betting, time to rant and run. Man, we got a lot of news today. Ken Whisenhunt out as head coach of the Titans. He was 3-20 straight up. I know RJ sent an email out a couple weeks ago. When you look at how he finished in Arizona and his numbers in Tennessee, it was why the hell weren't we betting against this guy every single week? He had some horrific numbers. And of course, what happened in Tennessee, but how he finished in Arizona as well. This guy was horrible, and he kept getting work. So he's out now, and they're 1-6. Kaepernick benched for Blaine Gabbert. What a fall from grace. A couple of years ago, the guy was one play away from winning a Super Bowl. He beat Aaron Rodgers twice in playoff games, and now he gets benched for a huge bust. They trade Vernon Davis. They're giving up on the season. Man, under 8.5 season wins was a lock for the 49ers to go under there. And getting rid of Harbaugh, bringing in Tom Sula. What a disaster for San Francisco. And now we'll see if anyone picks up Kaepernick. Nobody wants RG3. The Redskins tried to move him. Nobody wanted a piece of that contract. So the Broncos also get Vernon Davis. They offered a first-round pick for Joe Thomas. They couldn't get that deal worked out. So a lot of activity here. Plus, you had all the injuries. Bell out for the year. Steve Smith out for the year. Reggie Bush out for the year. Get rid of that concrete in St. Louis. Man, we got a lot of news. And for the first time in NFL history, we have 4 teams that are 7-0. Monday Night Football was bananas last night. Carolina blows a 17-point lead. They win in overtime. Godot misses the extra point, but hits from 50 yards out for the win. I don't know what happened to the defense. Andrew Luck came alive all of a sudden. And now the Houston Texans, who have been down 40 points twice in the last few games, are tied for first place. 6-10 can win this damn thing. And yes, they will host a playoff game, whoever that is, assuming it's Indianapolis. Another embarrassment for the league, just like the officiating. Clean that up and fix it. Whalen was tackled in bounds. They said they stopped the clock. They said he was out of bounds. That was a horrible call. Looked like he dropped the ball on 4th down. Looked like the ball hit the ground. Panthers should have won on that play. And the hold on Greg Olsen, the phantom call there, that game was over. Carolina was going to run out the clock. They had a 2-score lead on the Cam Newton scramble. There was not a hold. Olsen didn't touch the guy, and they throw the flag, and then the Indy forced a punt. But now we'll see with Whisenhunt out. We'll see if Pagano survives the bye week. This team on a short week now plays Denver at home. Then they have the bye week, and they play the Falcons. I mean, once again, slow starts. Greg Doyle, Indianapolis Star, had it on Twitter that Grigson was pacing the whole time in the press box, in the media room rather, and was talking in a low voice on his cell phone, and he wasn't happy. I know Grigson wants to fire Pagano. I don't think Irsay will let him just yet, but high expectations, supposed to go to the Super Bowl. That team is a dumpster fire. Time to tell you what I'm betting. 2 featured pro picks up at pregame.com. It's early, but we have to give it out. Ken Thompson has got his college football game of the year that goes Saturday. That's a pick you must have, as KT was big on the Broncos last week as well. And Steven Over, he's got a play today on the college football game with Toledo. And he also has an NBA selection that he likes a lot. 2 plays up there from Mr. Nova. Safe to say we will not be on an NFL total, NFL under for the rest of the year. It was 10-6 late in the third quarter, yet somehow in a monsoon, the game went over last night. So between we've had 2 games where it's been scoreless in the second quarter, and the game goes over as a result of turnovers and some other shenanigans. So at the end of that is that we had another loser last night. Tough one to take when it's 10-6 late in the third quarter. Nothing today. We'll be back Wednesday with probably something in the NBA. 2 pros couldn't agree on something today. As always, betting half eater on this one, the free pick. Sleepy J is on Detroit and the Pacers under the total. Read his full write-up and analysis and get all the free picks up at pregame.com. Andy Iskoe on the radio show today at 10 Pacific. Check out the podcast if you can't listen live. It'll be a hell of a listen. And Doug Kazarian from ESPN College Game Day Radio, the playoff committee, has their first rankings with the TV show that comes out later today at 4 Pacific. We'll run all that down. Be a fun listen today. Good luck out there. We'll see you tomorrow on pregame.com.